Hey everyone, it's Susie Lee with Ballerina Boutique. Come on in. Happy Friday, guys. We are at the weekend. This is it. Are you interested? I know I am. It's been a long week. Anyway, come on in, you guys. We're gonna be playing with some pumpkins today. Not like you might think, but it will be fall-ish. But it's going to be a whimsical pumpkins. This came from the Dollar Tree. It was the $3 pumpkin. It's a little bit bigger than the little styrofoam pumpkins that you get, right? I got 2 of these. I think they're a little bigger than I wanted them to be, but we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it because I think it's going to look cute. What do you suppose I might be doing with these 3? Okay, I'm going to give you a hint. Okay, got any guesses so far what we will be doing with 3 pumpkins today? Any guesses? I'll give you a hint. How's this? Does this give you a hint at all? Any idea at all? Okay, I'm going to give you a second hint. All right, what if I do this? Any guesses? You're going to make me sing. You're looking forward to this one. Okay. Princess Leia. No. Mickey Mouse. M-I-C. Actually, it's going to be Minnie. K-E-Y. Why? Because we can. So let's get together. Let's paint this bad boy up and make it cute-ish, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to, do I want to leave it this color? She said. I think I am. I might add a little bit of a golden color to this. It doesn't look realistic to me, but you know what? All pumpkins are all different colors, so we're not going to worry too much with that. I think I will leave it orange. These 2 are going to get painted up black because that's the color of Mickey and Minnie's ears, correct? I actually made a real pumpkin, Minnie Mouse. Oh gosh, when my Johnny was little, I had him for a grandma and me day. And we went to the pumpkin patch and we got a whole bunch of pumpkins. And he got a gourd and it was longish. And he painted it like a candy corn. And oh, he did such a nice job. I got pictures of us doing that. And then the Minnie Mouse that I made was with a big pumpkin and 2 smaller pumpkins. And that one turned out really cute. And then we did a Cinderella coach. That one was fun too. He did a bunch of them. Oh, and he did the M&M guys too. You know the M&M guys? We had fun. It was so much fun. All right, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to paint these up black. I think I went over these already. It looks like I did with alcohol. I think I cleaned them because otherwise the paint pulls away and it's not fun. Because then you got to do several coats. But this is Fusion Mineral Paint, and it covers really, really well. Okay, let's speed this up a little for the sake of time. As I said, this is Fusion Mineral Paint, and it's in the color Coal Black. It is highly pigmented, and it covers really, really well. Here I'm just poking a hole in the center with a pen blade and inserting a skewer so that I can hang on to the pumpkin while I paint it. Makes life infinitely more simple. And once that's done, we're going to give it a quick dry. I got to get this off. This alcohol, I got the Fusion Mineral Paint on here. It's really good paint, so it's hard to get off, but if you catch it quickly, yeah, like I just did, I got some black on there I didn't want. All right, and it worked. So there's that. I am going to have a spider on this because it is a Halloween pumpkin mouse, Minnie Mouse. Okay, so what we want to do now is the face of the face, you know, the face of the mouse. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little pencil. Where is that? This one, my little drawing pencil. And I want to make sure that the stem is kind of away because when I put these little ears on here, I don't want them to be in the way of the stem. So I'm kind of like, I've already kind of pre-gauged where I want it. So it's going to be kind of offset like that. But the face is going to be so cute. We're going to start with, the face is going to be a heart, kind of a heart shape like this. It starts as a heart shape like this, okay? Goes like this, and it comes down, but it doesn't come to a point like the heart comes to a point. It comes down about 2/3 of the way, and then on each side, we're going to put a little hump like that and bring it around. So it's going to be a heart like this, and then 2 humps like that, or two half circles, and comes together. So let me show you what that looks like. I'm going to use this center rib here as my guide, and I'm going to go in with my pencil, and how big do we want it? Because that's where the face is going to be painted in, and the eyes and the nose and the mouth are going to be. So we're going to go, it's kind of a challenge, I'm not going to lie, to get over all of these ribs. But, you know, if you get a pumpkin that's more flat, it's easier to draw on, especially if you're a nervous novice. Okay, looking good so far. And I'm going to bring it down, about even on each side. I'm going to do a little half circle. That's, you know, where the mouth goes like this. So it's like this, and then the mouth goes right here. You know what I'm saying, right? Imagine Minnie Mouse. Okay, and it's going to go up like that and down like a half circle. And I'm not being real precise because I'm going to paint it with a different color. Like maybe I'm thinking like maybe a yellow or something like that, because it's, you know, it'll look nice with the orange, I'm thinking. Okay, I'm going to try to round this out. It's hard with these ribs, I got to tell you. They are a challenge. I wouldn't recommend, if you're a newbie at this, I recommend getting a smoother pumpkin. But you know me, I like a challenge. Oh my gosh. All right. I don't know if you can see it quite yet, but this is what we've got. You probably really can't see the effect of it. Thinking, no, you can't, but it's a heart. You can trust me on that. I'm going to take a little bit of, if I got the right colors here, I'm going to mix me some color. Yellow. I don't want it real bright yellow. It's almost a pale yellow. And if I put Fusion Mineral Paint with it, it will, the coverage will be better. So I'm going to take a little bit of this raw silk in the Fusion Mineral Paint and dab that in there and mix it in. All right. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that yellow and that little bit of creamy, dreamy raw silk, white-ish, and we're going to mix it up, and we're going to paint in Minnie Mouse face. Okay. All right, here we go. Paint the face. Paint the fence. Up, down. Coverage isn't quite what I hoped it would be, but hey, we can do another coat if we have to. I'm just covering up my pencil lines here. We'll get this coat on, and then, you know, second coats are quick. Quick. And in some ways, this turntable is helpful. In some ways, it's a little hindrance in that when you're trying to do a line and keep it straight, that's funny. I don't want to, it doesn't cooperate. That's all right. We'll get it. I think maybe the next coat, I am going to put on another coat. Go a little lighter. Just a little. Okay. Could make it just a tad lighter. You guys are probably not seeing Minnie's face just yet, but you will. Hang with me, hang with me. You'll see it. It'll come to life right before your eyes. Be like magic, right? Disney magic. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Now I'm going to be singing Sally Cadula. Ah, man. Whatever the heck that song means. Okay. Okay, first coat done. Done and done. I just got to cover that pencil line, that's all. All right. I know that does not look like a Minnie Mouse face as of yet, but it will. Okay, I'm going to get in there with this little brush. All right, I'm going to mix in some more of that creamy, dreamy white because I want it to cover this time. It's going to be lighter. That's okay. Bring in some of that. So, okay. Oh, yes, this is a better color. We're going to just go with this. This is a much better choice of color. And it will cover nicely because it has got a lot of fusion in it. Quick, quick, quick. So, all we're doing with this pumpkin, we could have painted it another color, but I like the orange of it. It kind of, it's like classic Halloween or classic fall color. So, we're going with it. And I like it with this yellow. I think it's pretty. All right, I'm not going to get too much fussier with this because I can fuss with it later if I have to make it perfect. You know, perfection. Done is better than perfect, right? Perfection sometimes can be highly overrated. Okay, so what we've done here, now you can see the shape. You see the heart shape? See how it's got like a heart shape here, but when you go about 2/3 of the way down, then you do this little half circle at the edge, and then you've got the Minnie Mouse face, all right? The base of the face, that's what you got. Oh, I know, Val Marie, I know. I say the same thing because, you know, it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, and fall in Michigan is just, it's picturesque. It is, especially in the northern part, you know, Mackinac and Mackinac Island. Oh my gosh, it's just absolutely stunning. However, as I said, we know what's coming, and so we're like, it's just so bitter cold, you know, we just dread it, but it'll be fine, right? I gotta make sure this is dry before I start the eyeballs. I might have to pull out another plate. I might have to pull out another plate because I don't want the white mixing with the whites of the eyes mixing with the black. So I think I'm just gonna start all afresh and anew. Okay, we're gonna get the white. Fusion Mineral Paint. So I want it to cover the yeller, the Meller Yeller, quite rightly. Okay. I need a little more black because we got to have a black nose and we got to have the black mouth. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a smaller brush to paint this on. Okay, now I can't paint backwards and upside down. So this is the best I can do for you, is turn it towards you. Okay, so these two eyes, here's the center of the center rib, right? So I'm going to use that as my guide, sort of. And the eyes that I'm going to paint are going to be two big ovals. Maybe I should start with the nose first. Nah, I'm going to do the eyes. We're going to paint two ovals, big, like that. Two big eyes. My, what big eyes you have. Better to see you with, my dear. And people say, I can't paint, I can't paint. Yes, you can. Can you paint a circle? Can you do a square? Can you do a triangle? Can you make an oval? Something similar? Then you can paint. Then you can draw. Yes, you can. Don't tell me you can't. Okay, if I can do it like this, you can do it. Just bumpy and lumpy. Sometimes it helps to do it in little sections. And connect. What? Okay. And give her a little pupil with an eyeball here. What? She looks cross-eyed. We gotta go down. We gotta make the pupil go down farther, otherwise she's kind of looking cross-eyed-ish. She might still. There we go. There we go. Go to the bottom. That helped a little. The pupil keeps getting bigger. There we go. All right. So, nose is next. The nose is another oval, and it's going to go right under the eyes, only it's going to go in the other direction. I'm just going to fill it in. Okay. That nose. The nose. And it does look odd-ish because of the rib. Perfect oval, it is not. But as I said, done is better than perfect. It's supposed to be oval, but you know, like I said. Okay, that looks like a mouth, but it's not. It's her nose. And here we go with the mouth. Now the mouth just has two little. Sometimes I'll make a mouth like this, but this mouth goes the other direction, like a parenthesis almost. Okay, so on this side over here, a little parenthesis. Like that. Then on this side, like a comma almost, and this side going the opposite direction. I always do one better than the other because, you know, if you're right-handed, the left side goes usually better, and then if you're left-handed, it's vice versa. So this is going to be a pumpkin Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse mouth. So it's going to have sections of smile. So it's going to come down like this to the middle. Then it's going to come down again. We're going to have we're going to have 3 swoops, y'all. Okay. And then this one is going to go from this one to this point right here. So you're just going to go up here, down, and connect it right there. Okay. Then you can fill it in. You can go back and fill it in. Whoops, I connected it in the wrong spot. Wouldn't you know? Yeah, it's okay. It looks like a scary Minnie Mouse. We're going to make her mouth smile. This is a pumpkin Minnie Mouse. It's not like a Minnie Mouse. A jack-o'-lantern Minnie Mouse, if you will. Okay. Got to give her some eyelashes, right? I'll try to thin that out a little. It's hard with these ribs in the middle of everything. Okay. Because you got to go down into the gully and then, like I said, I would recommend getting a flat pumpkin or flatter if you're doing this for the first time. Or you could, I'm going to fix this because I've really messed it up. You could do it with a marker. It'd be thinner and easier to boot. Okay, let's just dry this up a little bit. I may go around the edge with a marker and accent it a little bit. I think I'm going to end up putting this up on a candlestick a little bit. It needs to be elevated, I think, because the mouth is low, so I'm going to have to do that, I think. Another small brush here. I just need to add a couple white dots in the eyes. Like that. Mm-hmm. Let me grab a marker. I have a, one of these fabric markers, so I'm going to see if I can get it. Wish I would have done the eyelashes with this because it probably would have been easier and a little more precise. Mm-hmm. I'll do one side and show you. Take your time with this kind of thing. Don't try to rush it, because rushing it ain't gonna get it. And you know what? I'm going to hold this thing away from, because when I'm trying to make a line and it's spinning, it's only that much more of a challenge, right? And Lord knows, I don't need any more challenge. What I have. Yeah, that's so much better. The outline. Kind of wish I would have done it with the face with this instead of the paint, but woulda, shoulda, coulda, Susie. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Now, do you see why I couldn't do this last night for 45 minutes? It wasn't going to work. That's better. Having that outline, I think, helped a lot. Right? Okay, so are you ready? Should we add ears? Ears? All right. We got the ears. I'm going to clip them down. Just got to decide where we want them. Look more like Princess Leia, I think. I'm thinking more like Princess Leia. But hey, now if we put them up like that, what if I put them up like that? What do you guys think? All right, let's see. Let's see. Do we want silver? I think silver would look really good on the black silver spider. Let's just take a little looky-loo. This is my favorite one. I have one that's a favorite. Let's see. I think this is it. Right here. Yep. It looks, I don't know why, I just like this one. It looks very, I don't know, realistic. It looks like it could be a cool spider ring. If you're a member of a spider club. See? All right. Okay, let's do that. Let's continue making Minnie. Okay, if we do it that way, I'm going to have to stick this bad boy. Well, I didn't need to make an incision. This is very easy just to shove a dowel up in there. I don't want to shove it too far. And then leave enough of this side that you can push down into the pumpkin securely. Woo! And I think if I put it like right, right there, you need to make it go in sideways, though, sort of. The ears don't like stick straight up. Yeah. That's cute. Could have painted the sticks, and I might still. Where'd that other stick go? If I can get it to go through there without a point on it. Oh, yep, sure did. Looky there. This might not bother the average person, but it's going to bother me. So you know what I'm going to do? No, Susie, what? I'm going to get in there and paint that little bit that you can see of that stick. Just like that. Bye-bye. With my little marker. And then when I wake up in the middle of the night, this won't be one of the thousands of things bothering me. There, just like that, see? No. There might be something else bothering me, but this won't be one of them. See? Go all the way around. That, we're almost done here, right? A couple more things. Uh-oh, I heard Mr. Jim. All right. All right. And we're going to put this one kind of, sort of, this side, pushing it in like that. She's cute. All right, ready? We got to get her a bow. We got to get her a bow. She might not look exactly like Minnie, but you get the gist, right? Okay, give me her little spider. Gotta put her spider on her. One last thing. We bring it out. Tracy! Hey, Miss Tracy, how are you? How are you feeling? Are you feeling better? You sweet thing, you. Praying for you, girl. All right. Missed that sweet little Southern Belle voice. All right, we're going to put the spider on here somewhere. I don't know which side. I'm thinking. See, I'm not much of a creepy, but this is kind of just a cute thing, I think. The spiders do come out this time of year, do they not? Oh, which way does it look the best? I think over here. Yeah, and it lays nice and flat. See, that's why I was looking for a spot where it would lay nice. So I'm going to just go around the edges here with a little bit of B7000, like that, and hit those high points. And I'm going to fill it up with some hot glue. Right in its belly, so that it'll stay nice. Hopefully it won't melt the foam off. Right there. And hold two. All right, so we got that so far. We, of course, we've got to have her Minnie Mouse. She's got to have a bow, right? So let's give her her bow. So what I'm doing here, let me show you, is I'm making an awareness ribbon here. And I'm going to take the center of the, just crisscross it. You can make it any size you want. I'm going to make it this size. I want it kind of big-ish because, you know, I want the bow to be prominent because it is Minnie Mouse after all. Okay, go to the middle and bring it to the middle. You're going to take your twine and put that in the center. Flip it over and tie it tightly. Oops, or not. Thought it was tight. Okay, now, don't make a liar out of me. I gotta move it over. Just a little centered. There we go. Making sure that both sides are centered. Hopefully. These are the times you could use one extra little finger. Come over here, Minnie. Come over here, Minnie, haha. Okay, we're gonna cut. I'm not gonna dovetail it. I'm just gonna cut it at an angle this way. And then one going this way. This is a little grosgrain ribbon, polka dot. Okay, I wonder if I could. For the third time, I'm going to take this out and watch it break. I'm going to see if I can just tie it on. Seal the edges. If it's for anything important, you want it to last. Seal your edges. Or not. Like that. And then I'm going to feed the bow onto the vine, onto the stem. And sure, we can poof it up and make it look good. Might have made it a tad too big, but hey, we could always fix that. Poof it up. How stinking cute are you? Come here, ear. Gotta go back in sideways, no less. Like that. Okay, y'all. Drum roll, please. Ta-da! Oh my gosh. We went to Disney. One October for the Boo to You parade at Disney they had. Oh my word, it was so fun. If you've never been to Disney at Halloween, it's a fun time for sure. And Jim and I dressed up like Tweedledee and Tweedledum. It was fun. Anyway, y'all like it, y'all? Y'all like it? Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you so much, you guys, for hanging out with me. Poor Minnie. She looks like she's been through it today. She looks like she's had a rough day, but you know what? Maybe I'll fix her mouth. I think it's maybe her mouth. She just doesn't look happy. She looks like she's disheveled. I think we need to fix her. Maybe I will. Next time you see her, she might be smiling. I'll give her 2 aspirin and her headache will be gone in the morning. So I will take pictures. I will put her out somewhere, and I think I'm going to put her on a stand. I think I'm going to add like a little candlestick and set her on that. So anyway, she'll take a couple of Advil. She'll be good in the morning. All right? Okay, guys. Oh my gosh. Yes, bottom lip, a little bit of red fruit, some yip tick. We gotta give her some yip tick, right? Okay, guys. Thanks for being here, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. This is fun.